All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NCW's Nightmare World Cup Episode 6. This is the sixth bracket to find out our sixth man to join the other five going into the final bracket later on. Obviously, that not happening today, but bracket 6 and 7, I believe we can knock out today. Nonetheless, here we go. The eight men joining us here today in this eight-man elimination tournament. Here we go. AJ West and Jeremy Barmore will meet in round one, match one. Also meeting in round one will be Hunter Thames and the Creep Angus. Then we have Bullet Adams and Jonathan Hale facing off in the third matchup. And then the last match of the opening round, we have Axel Sorensen taking on the infected Grim Sean Samuels. So we'll find out who moves on to the semis. And with that being said, let's kick off matchup Jeremy Barmore and AJ West. So here we go. AJ West, Jeremy Barmore. Two men who are tag team partners or in respective tag teams, of course. Jeremy Barmore, one half of the Cousins of Chaos, whereas AJ West is tag team partners with TJ Black, a newly formed team that we've seen here in the past here with us into the night. Right here tonight, it's not about tag team action, it's about singles competition and moving on in the NCW Nightmare World Cup 2018. 64 superstars will enter this tournament. Only one man can walk away the victor. To do that, you have to win here in your opening matchup. And we're going to see who advances to the semis right here in BJ West and Jeremy Barmore. Coming up next in singles competition. Here we go. Round one, match one. The bracket six of the Nightmare World Cup 2018. So here we go. Live from our Los Angeles, California uh, location. Here we go. Nightmare World Cup. We've already seen the likes of Jay Constanelli, Danny Harris, Chris Hardcore, Josh Omega, and Aaron the Destroyer all advance to the finals. And now, eight more men here with us here today for this episode 6, bracket 6 of the Nightmare World Cup. And now, the first entrant here in the entire tournament of this afternoon, making his way down to the ring. Here he is, the one, the only, AJ West. So AJ West, former Battle Royal champion in his own right, held that title for a little bit of time. Nonetheless, here tonight in singles competition, getting everybody pumped up here and ready for this, the Nightmare World Cup. AJ West, of course, a member of our Livewire roster. We've seen him win the Battle Royal Championship when that title did get defended on Livewire. Nonetheless, he is here with us here tonight. We're going to see how he fares here in singles competition going up against his opponent here tonight, Jeremy Barmore. Barmore's partner, Kenny, was favored in this tournament. A lot of these favorable superstars, guys that a lot of people thought were going to win the entire tournament or at least make it to the finals, get knocked out in the first round. So definitely leaves space for guys like AJ West or Jeremy Barmore to get through and make it to the semis. We're going to see who walks away the winner here this afternoon. And now, his opponent, making his way down to the ring. Here he is, one half of the Cousins of Chaos, Jeremy Barmore. So Jeremy Barmore here again in singles competition. Last time we seen him, he didn't walk away with the championship, that singles championship he was chasing in the last Click Per View Gold Rush. Now here tonight, Jeremy Barmore ready to go for the singles competition matchup. Jeremy Barmore perhaps looking to rebound here. I know he's got a big match coming up at the next Click Per View Quarantine where he will take on his partner, Sean Kenny. He can't worry about that here tonight. Instead, he's got to go one-on-one with AJ West. Here we go. The bell has sounded, and we are off. Nice running bulldog there by AJ West. Now in full control is Jeremy Barmore. Got AJ West down and continues to kick his downed opponent here, just tearing him to pieces. And now got him up. Oh, and puts him down. I believe that's a finishing maneuver he's been using as of late. Jeremy Barmore, can he get it done? No. I thought he was going to defeat AJ West with ease here in the opening moments of this matchup. Jeremy Barmore wasn't looking good for AJ West here in the opening moments. And I'm going to tell you what, he's definitely going to have to get some wind under his sails. Oh, what a DDT. Drops him down, planting him head first in this matchup. And Jeremy Barmore is looking phenomenal here in the Nightmare World Cup. AJ West with a much-needed reversal here. Turning him inside outwards there. Shades of Calypso with that Calypso. Spinning neck breaker of sorts, but then Jeremy Barmore, the bigger of the opponents, throws AJ West into the ring. Barmore now, waiting him to get to his feet, but look out. AJ West got him up. Is this a airplane spin into it? Hauling cutter there. What a beautiful maneuver out of the fireman's carry by AJ West. And now West, in complete control, puts him down with an Olympic slam. Beautiful maneuver there by AJ West. Switching up his attack here. Looking to go in the front face lock. Oh, look out! Rolling armbar. Look at that. A flying armbar by AJ West out of nowhere. This young man showing off his technical ability here. AJ West getting a breath while Jeremy Barmore tells the fans that he ain't got nothing on him. AJ West, after getting that breath in, Jeremy Barmore missing their grapples here. But now, an Irish whip into the corner here. Jeremy Barmore looks to be taking AJ West to the top rope here. Former Battle Royal champion AJ West is not looking good here as Barmore is all the way on the top rope now, bringing AJ West up and a superplex. Good Lord. Both men crash into the mat. And now, Jeremy Barmore looking for the end here. Got him up again. Looking to do it right in front of the camera there. Look at that. Jeremy Barmore got the pin here, 2 and 3, and puts away AJ West with ease. Down goes AJ West. Jeremy Barmore showing off that awesome finisher of his. There you see it again, hitting it early in the matchup. Going for the pin, but it was not to be. Let's see that again. There you see it. Bam, just a beautiful connection there. Then takes him right in front of the camera and nails him with one in the center of the ring. And it was game over from there. Let's see it from another angle. Beautiful maneuver there by Jeremy Barmore. He's definitely going to have to tell us what that move is called, as we have no idea. But nonetheless, Jeremy Barmore moves on as your winner here tonight, advancing in the Nightmare World Cup. Wow. Jeremy Barmore gets it done here tonight and will advance to the semis going into bracket 6. He advances. Will he make it all the way to the finals? Will he make it all the way through bracket 6? Only time will tell, but for right now, congratulations to Jeremy Barmore on advancing in the Nightmare World Cup. Well then, Jeremy Barmore, much like Sean Kinney, his tag team partner, making it to the semis of his bracket. Will he go even further? Time will tell. We shall see. As for right now, we head into match 2 of the opening round. Our bracket here. Find out claps from Nightmare Championship Wrestling. Longtime mainstays here with us in the land of the Nightmare. It is the Comeback Kid going one-on-one with now a member of the Empire, the Creep, Angus. Both of these men, former New Generation champions, former multiple-time champions, if in Hunter Thames' case. Angus has only held that one single title, that one New Generation championship. He won the 2015 Winner Take All, where he used that to cash in on the New Generation championship. That was his one and only title he held back then. Hunter Thames, of course, in 2015. Both of these men were in the race for the Rookie of the Year back then. Been with us ever since. And Hunter Thames ended up winning the Rookie of the Year 2015. Was television champion back when it was the People's Championship for a long time, believe it or not. But James here with us, here tonight, and we're going to see how he fares as the Comeback Kid takes on the Kringus right here tonight. This is a throwback from 2015, if you will. Both of these men, like I said, been members of the roster since then. But Angus, of course, making his return to NCW as of late. He was in the Nightmare Rumble, of course, and now the Nightmare World Cup. And we're going to see how he fares. Of course, no one is allowed ringside, so Hunter Thames, of course, wouldn't have any allies, I believe, to be ringside with the Comeback Kid, though Angus would have the Empire. But luckily enough, the Skull King and Rage are banned from ringside, and this is going to be a straight-up matchup here to see who's going to advance in the Nightmare World Cup. Introducing first, making his way down to the ring, hailing from Huntington Beach, California, he is the one, the only, the Comeback Kid, Hunter Thames. CBK, here with us here tonight. Welcome him back, the master of that face plant maneuver, that flatliner that he has used to capture championships in the past. He's been he's been a champion in a lot of different divisions, including tag team, New Generation, technically the television champion. He's won the title in a lot of different places. Never won the big one, but perhaps he could be well on his way if he can make it through and survive and come back throughout the entire Nightmare World Cup. Now that is a hell of a comeback. But speaking of making a comeback, somebody who just came back to full-time competition here with us in the land of the Nightmare. Here he is, the Creep, Angus. Angus, our own little breath of fresh air when it comes to the Juggalos. Nonetheless, this ICP freak is here with us here tonight. Now a new member of a new faction, well rather an old faction from 2009 that has resurfaced, if you will. And he is the only member of the trio that is not a member of the original faction from back in 2009. Rage and Skull King, of course, finally forming their tag team once again, the Empire, and along with that, the Creep Angus came along on the ride as he was already the Skull King's tag team partner. But now, teaming up with two of the baddest men in NCW history, looking to turn the tides, and he says he wants to be equal to them. So we're going to see how he fares, especially starting out here tonight when the Creep Angus goes up against the comeback kid, Hunter Thames. Angus, here we go. Referee Jeff Bobcat is ready to go. Our senior referee here with us in the land of the nightmare, and this matchup is starting out. Here we go, collar and elbow tie-up classic wrestling going to be on display between these two. Look out for the low blows that Angus can and will use to his fullest effect. Nice reverse hammerlock here to reverse. Oh, and just wrenching on the arm. And look at that, out-wrestling the Creep Angus. When it comes to pure wrestling merit, I'd have to give that award to Hunter Thames here in this matchup. Got him up. Oh, look out for that signature, ladies and gentlemen. That gourd buster that he will hit. And now, got a hold of his arm here, looking to wrench on it again. And look at this, the Creep Angus sticking to the technical game here, looking to work on Hunter Thames, but Hunter Thames reversing into a Fujiwara armbar. And now, look at this, rolls forward there. Got a hold of him and now puts him down. Nice form of a hammerlock Northern Lights suplex of sorts. Now, wrenching on that trapezial muscle there, trying to pull the living hell out, or excuse me, wrenching on that neck muscle there. Now, pulling him to the inside, and the Creep Angus perhaps looking to slither in for a pin here on the comeback kid. One, and only a one count. As Hunter Thames will not be going down that easily here in the Nightmare World Cup. But the Creep Angus with a hell of an arm drag, now lifting him back to his feet. Uh-oh. Look out, neck breaker there by Hunter Thames, turns the tides back in the favor of the comeback kid, and he is just nailing fists into the masks thereof, the Creep Angus. Angus rolling out of the way, been wearing that mask there for about since 2015. And now, beautiful float over into a nice fallback dropping suplex there. And now looking to go for a second one there. Good Lord. The Creep Angus is lighting up the comeback kid here with those back suplexes. This is not looking good for Hunter Thames here in the Nightmare World Cup. And now another big-time arm drag there. Hellacious tall man's arm drag, if you would. Nonetheless, now throwing Hunter Thames into the corner is the Creep Angus. Looks like he's getting reversed and drilled with a DDT there. The comeback kid could have just found his comeback that he has been looking for this entire time. Where did it go? And now it's, look out. Both men missing maneuvers there. But now the Creep Angus right back in control now. Throws him into the ropes. And now looking for something again, but yet again these two men bouncing into each other. Now throws him into the turnbuckles instead. Taking him to the top rope here. What could the Creep Angus be looking for? A super arm drag this time off the top rope. Working on the arms there is the Creep Angus, perhaps picking up a move or two from his tag team partner, or former tag team partner, I should say, faction teammate. The Skull King. And now, look at this, dancing around the ring with him. What in the world? And oh my goodness, locking him up here. We know what's coming next, ladies and gentlemen. Now, puts him down with the Daydream. Longtime fans of NCW know that is the Creep Angus's old finisher. And now, got him locked in the claw. And he has the claw locked in deep on the comeback kid. Will the comeback kid survive this hellacious claw here? Locked in by the Creep Angus. That death clutch, if you will. And look at that, just letting it go. And look at that, he is out, ladies and gentlemen. This is not looking good for Hunter Thames. The Creep Angus begging him now to get up as he goes for a missile drop kick, missing that, no less. And now, Hunter Thames got a hold of him. Saito suplex drops him on top of his head. No doubt, revenge for what he did earlier to him. And now, here in the second matchup of the Nightmare World Cup in the first round. Look out, got him up. The Creep Angus goes down to the gourd buster. Signature maneuver there of Hunter Thames, and now Hunter is calling for his finisher here. Got him locked up. Face plant. Down goes Angus. Not looking good for the creep here as he goes for the pin off that 1, 2, no! The creep Angus ensures that this matchup will continue here in the Nightmare World Cup. The second matchup of the opening round. Hunter Thames now going to the second rope, diving off with a beautiful forearm smash to the mask and facial area of the creep Angus. And Angus, who ain't looking so hot right now, in a bad way, as, what has Hunter Thames got planned here? Look out, a guillotine-like maneuver, dropping him throat first across the rope, and elects to go for a pin off that 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count here. It's late in the matchup, I expected a 2 count, but no, these two are still gonna continue. Either way, nice elbow there to the top of the head by Hunter Thames. Hunter Thames now dropping a leg drop there on the creep Angus. Now picking up his opponent here. Hunter Thames gets reversed there on some sort of a cutter-like maneuver. Instead, running right into a fisherman suplex. No! Reverses into a Northern Lights there by Hunter Thames. This is pure technical ability here on display by both men. And look out. Hunter Thames got him up, going into the classic gorilla press. Good Lord. The comeback kid is all over the creep Angus, and it ain't looking good for the Juggalo. Oh, down he goes to another gourd buster. Hunter Thames turning him over here now, lifting him up. What is he looking for here on the creep Angus? Going for a DDT to a kneeling opponent, nailing him face first into the mat, and now Hunter Thames is looking for the end here. The comeback kid with the face plant. Nearly in the center of the ring now, shooting the half and going for the pin right there in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, the creep Angus has been eliminated here from the Nightmare World Cup. Your winner here in the second matchup of the opening round of round 6. The opening bracket, rather, of round 6. Here we go. It is Hunter Thames, the comeback kid, boasting one hell of a comeback and coming all the way back and defeating the creep Angus. Nonetheless, puts down the creep here in this awesome singles competition between two veterans at this point in the Nightmare Championship Wrestling. Nonetheless, here they are. Here he is, rather. With that maneuver there, the face plant to end it. Your winner, Hunter Thames. Congratulations to CBK. The comeback kid gets it done here tonight once again and moves on in the Nightmare World Cup. He will meet Jeremy Barmore in the next round in the semis. We'll find out who walks away the winner then. But for right now, congratulations to the comeback kid, Hunter Thames. Jonathan Hale taking on NCW Livewire roster member Bullet Adams. So, yeah, this is going to be definitely an awesome matchup between these two, to say the least here. All right, so here we go. Nightmare World Cup, match 3 of the opening rounds. Jonathan Hale, Bullet Adams. Jonathan Hale, of course, is a new member of NCW, has been featured on a couple different brands, not just Livewire. And we're going to see how he fares as he takes on Bullet Adams here tonight, who is a live wire roster member. Neither man, in this point in their careers, have won an NCW championship of any sorts. However, here tonight, both men looking to put their name on the map, at least in the land of the Nightmare here. Here we go. Oh, he just won a world title in Dominion. Yeah. Congratulations to Jonathan Hale on that feat. But here in the land of the Nightmare, he's still trying to find his footing. He's still trying to get his feet wet, if you will. Everything going here. We're going to see how he fares as he goes up against a veteran in all across call, that being Bullet Adams. Bullet Adams, of course, the master of that swinging flatliner of sorts. We call that the empty clip. The leader of the Bullet Empire. We're going to see how he fares as he goes up against Jonathan Hale. And like I said, Bullet Adams has never won a championship here with us in NCW either. So both men still looking to get, their momentum going, if you will. And what better way to do that than to walk away with a win here in the Nightmare World Cup 2018, advancing out of the first round. We will see right here today in Los Angeles, California, who is going to walk away the winner. And now, introducing first, making his way down to the ring, here he is, the leader of the Bullet Empire himself, Bullet Adams. Bullet Adams, of course, an RXW talent as well. Shout out to RXW. Definitely looking to see how he fares here in this, the Nightmare World Cup, a 64-man tournament where nearly every NCW male superstar will be involved. And I say nearly every because we have a lot of characters. Not everybody can be involved in this epic event. But we will certainly see a lot of people in action either way. Nonetheless, here we go. Making his way down to the ring, Bullet Adams. Now, Bullet Adams has never won a championship here with us to this point. Not yet. He's been a member of NCW for about 2 months, 3 months, I'd say, since the acquisition of HCW, which Bullet Adams was a member of HCW. We acquired his contract. He comes over here to the land of the Nightmare, and he's still highly regarded as one of the better e-fetters that we have here with us in NCW. Nonetheless, Bullet Adams here tonight. We're going to see how he fares as he goes in here tonight to the Nightmare World Cup. Of course, fans, that draft coming up soon. We will have a draft, an official draft, where just because they're members of the Livewire roster doesn't mean that they may not be drafted by Livewire. We're going to see who drafts everything where, rather, or whatever, when that time comes. That'll be coming in the near future, but for right here tonight, this is the Nightmare World Cup, and Bullet Adams is ready to go, and his opponent now making his way down to the ring from, let me make sure I get this right, Long Beach, California. Either way, here he is, making his way down to the ring, Dominion World Champion in his own right, Jonathan Hale. Jonathan Hale, as of late, has splashed onto the scene, came in to NCW a couple weeks ago, about 2 months ago at this point, actually. Can't really call it weeks, but about 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago. Nonetheless, Jonathan Hale, great talent here with us in NCW. Still hasn't broken the mold, crashed through the glass ceiling, if you will. But still, we're going to see how he fares tonight here in this, the Nightmare World Cup. So, two men who have been winning championship gold on the outside of NCW. Jonathan Hale and Bullet Adams looking to go at it here in this Nightmare World Cup, and Jonathan Hale, he can't believe he's on the big stage. Look at him going crazy there. Nonetheless, here he is getting an equal shot, just like all other 64 competitors. We're going to see if he can make it to the next 32, if you will. Can he make it through Bullet Adams, or will Bullet Adams prevail? The bell has sounded, and here we go. Bullet Adams, Jonathan Hale. Jonathan Hale eats that snap suplex there by the leader of the Bullet Empire early. Asked Bullet Adams what he was planning on doing after the show. He said he was going to shotgun a beer. I thought that was pretty funny. Get it, shotgun a beer. Nonetheless, here we go. Backslide driver here by Jonathan Hale. Now going for the pin on Bullet Adams. Looking to get the early upset. And look at that. Huge kick out, nearly knocking his opponent all the way across the ring. Still, Jonathan Hale stays on the offensive here. Bullet Adams making it back to his feet. And look at this. The veteran going to close in on the rookie here. And nice spear through the ropes. Jonathan Hale goes spilling to the floor. We have seen someone already advance via countout already here in the Nightmare World Cup. We've yet to see a disqualification. But nonetheless, here we go. We've even seen somebody get knocked out and not answer the count of 10. Like I was saying, nonetheless, here we go. Got a hold of him and Bullet now. Oh my goodness, going for one of those classic Bullet suplexes, the double underhook suplexes. We've seen him hit those in a chain. Oh, and look at that. Jonathan Hale using his upper body strength, just scooping him up and slamming him right down. Referee Jeff Bobcat was at a 6 count as Bullet Adams was thrown into the ring there. Jonathan Hale in control here. Hale now looking for some sort of offense and a beautiful high kick there to stall his opponent. Look at that, and another high kick. Good Lord. Throwing the strikes here. Ultimate elbows by Jonathan Hale, and good Lord, what a flying clothesline there to put down his opponent. Hale now was going for some sort of a maneuver, but look at that. Shutting down Bullet Adams there with that short arm clothesline. Bullet Adams now back to his feet, and he obliges. Eats a hell of a combination of strikes there by Jonathan Hale, showing off his highly anticipated striking game. Now, Hale kicking the hell out of Bullet Adams here. Now, Bullet Adams stomping him in the back of the leg there, now turning him around. Uh-oh. Bullet Hale got him locked up here. Here it is. Those rapid fire, multiple locked up suplexes there into a finishing flapjack. Beautiful combination there by Bullet Adams. And Adams now eats a shot to the gut there. And look out, sticking to that striking game once again here is Jonathan Hale. And Hale there with an innovative neck breaker from behind may do the trick here and eliminate Bullet Adams here in the Nightmare World Cup. But instead, he's going for a standing moonsault there. Beautiful maneuver there by Jonathan Hale. And he ain't done. Look at this. And a handspring knee drops there to the gut. Jonathan Hale is tearing up Bullet Adams here with his athleticism. I don't think Bullet Adams knows where he is. Locking him up here, perhaps looking for his rapid-fire suplexes. No, instead, a double underhook gut buster there by Jonathan Hale. Jonathan Hale now. Ooh, was looking for something, but eats a jawbreaker there. And look out, Bullet Adams now, empty clip, nails it. Going for the pin off that 1, 2, no, Jonathan Hale will kick out and ensure that he will continue here in the Nightmare World Cup, trying to make it as far as he can. Bullet Adams now begging him to his feet. On the second rope here, looking to fly. Beautiful. Over Castle there. Nice blockbuster by Bullet Adams. Now, Bullet Adams going for a submission of sorts. Got the knee in the back while he's locked in this maneuver, but a standing switch gets his way away from it, and look out, a spear by Jonathan Hale. Just mowing down his opponent here. Jonathan Hale going for a pin off that. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, Shades of the Beast Cody Ford ending it with a spear there. Jonathan Hale. Good Lord. That hailstorm spear out of nowhere just comes on like a storm. You better believe that. Awesome maneuvers by Jonathan Hale all the way around. An innovative moveset by the youngster to eliminate Bullet Adams here in this Nightmare World Cup opening round of the 6th bracket, the 3rd matchup. Down goes Bullet Adams. And right there, I thought it was over for Jonathan Hale, as usually everybody goes down to the empty clip from a different angle. Bam, nails that maneuver there. But it was not to be. Instead, it was this spear here, the Hailstorm Spear. And Jonathan Hale, pumped up immediately after nailing that spear, ends the matchup off of that, and he advances in the Nightmare World Cup. Congratulations to Jonathan Hale, the rookie, defeating the veteran here in the opening round of the Nightmare World Cup. Congratulations to him. And now, fans, coming up next, we have the last matchup of the opening round of Bracket 6. We're going to find Adams, and now Axel Sorensen makes his way into the Nightmare World, where he will meet John Samuels. So here we go. The Infection's Grim Sean Samuels here tonight, ready to go in this matchup as he takes on Axel Sorensen. Now, Axel Sorensen, newcomer here with us in NCW, came over along with a couple, that being Danny Harris and, of course, Tommy Wilson. Nonetheless, Axel Sorensen here tonight in singles competition. None of those individuals will be involved in this matchup, as we do know that Axel Sorensen's friend Danny Harris will be meeting Sean Samuels, leader of the faction, Ian Gray, I believe, at the next Click Per View Quarantine, where they lock him down inside a cage. Everybody will be inside of some sort of steel structure at that Click Per View. I believe it is on the 14th, which is this Thursday. That's when we're going to do that. Nonetheless, here we go. Axel Sorensen going up against Sean Samuels right here in the Nightmare World Cup. Let's find out who makes it to the semis. Who will meet Jonathan Hale? Will it be Axel Sorensen, who's been on one hell of a roll here lately, the Beastmaster himself? Or will it be Sean Samuels, the Carnivore of Caw, Grim Sean Samuels, multiple-time champion all throughout NCW, as he's been a member since 2015. Right here, takes on Axel Sorensen, a man who's just joined NCW in the last month or two. Here we go, live from our Los Angeles, California location. Introducing first, making his way down to the ring, because he's not in gorilla position to be ready for his entrance. Instead, we got to get cameras on him walking through the hallway because he's so important. Nonetheless, here he is, Axel Sorensen, the outside force from NCW that has certainly been a wrecking ball as of late. And here tonight he takes on another NCW original in Grim Sean Samuels. Grim has been a member of NCW since 2015. Axel Sorensen, of course, made his name elsewhere in the likes of XCW and a lot of other companies, to my knowledge. Nonetheless, Axel Sorensen here this afternoon to take on Grim Sean Samuels, and a lot of people saw this as a dream matchup that everyone would be interested in watching. The boys are all backstage ready to watch this matchup take place and transpire here tonight. It's not even for a championship, but it damn well could be here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Axel Sorensen, Sean Samuels. Axel Sorensen being brought into the land of the nightmare. You got to believe it leaves a big man like Grim Sean Samuels worried that his spot will be taken by perhaps a younger, newer, better version of a monster. Who knows what he's thinking as he is one of the members of the Infection. Here he is making his way down to the ring, hailing from Loudoun, Oklahoma. He is Grim Sean Samuels. Grim Sean Samuels, former global champion, former new generation, former tag champion, did a lot here with us in the land of the nightmare. However, here tonight, Grim Sean Samuels taking on his opponent, that being Axel Sorensen. So, this is the first time Axel Sorensen has ever come across Grim Sean Samuels. And now, here tonight, this being the first time these two have ever met in singles competition. And Grim called the Carnivore of Caw for a reason. This man has put down a lot of competitors over his tenure here with us in NCW. Here we go. Axel Sorensen, Grim Sean Samuels. One-on-one right here for the Nightmare World Cup. And now, look at this. Axel Sorensen, the Beastmaster, going off and just chucking Grim Sean Samuels across the ring with ease. I've never seen anyone manhandle Grim Sean Samuels. Not even the great skyscraper from North Carolina, Tommy Wilson, could throw the big man quite like that. The Beastmaster here in complete control of Grim Sean Samuels. Now looking to wrench on the eyes and rake the nose there. Grim with a much-needed reversal here. Now both men going at it here. Uh-oh. Grim got him tucked under, looking for a big-time power bomb into the turnbuckles there. A buckle bomb. Awesome maneuver there by Grim in the opening moments here of this matchup. And good Lord, what a super kick by the big man, Grim Sean Samuels. Eats a boot there by the Beastmaster. And now, Axel Sorensen in control, drops him with a big-time knee to the gut. Down goes Grim Sean Samuels. Now, kick there lands right in the back, it looked like, of Grim Sean Samuels. Now, Axel picking him up to one knee. Uh-oh. Looking to repay him for that power bomb with his own power bomb. Good Lord. These two giant heavyweights going at it here. And now Axel Sorensen to the top rope. What is he looking for here? Begging Grim Sean Samuels to his feet. And now Axel looking to fly. No! Instead dives right over the top of Grim Sean Samuels. Grim now going for a pin off that crash and burn by Axel. But only a one count as this matchup will continue here. The Beastmaster now getting thrown into the ropes. Grim with a big time, big boot. Sets down the Beastmaster. And the Carnivore of Caw with a knuckle lock around the temples there of Axel Sorensen. Just looking to crush his skull here. Uh-oh. Grim got him up in a big-time military press there, putting down the big man. Both men showing off their awesome strength here in this matchup. Grim now got him up. Loughton slam there. Beautiful maneuver there by the young man from Oklahoma. He puts him down, and now Grim looking to decapitate his opponent with the meat hook clothesline. Good Lord. And Grim Sean Samuels doesn't look like he's done. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Got a hold of Axel Sorensen now and puts him up on his shoulders. The Beastmaster in a bad way here. Axel now going for a ride with that. The Jurassic drop by the Carnivore of Caw. Grim going for the pin here. Two, but no. Axel Sorensen will ensure that this matchup will continue here, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. Nice elbow there to the gut by Axel Sorensen. And now look up. Axel now launching him up in the air with that maneuver. With ease, just throwing around Grim Sean Samuels like he was light as a feather. Throwing him into the ropes now. Look out. Big time power bomb by the Beastmaster. Looking to slay the dragon here with that 1, 2, no. Getting a shoulder up, ensuring that this matchup will continue here is Grim Sean Samuels. The Beastmaster gonna have to do a lot more than that to tame this beast of Sean Samuels. Grim now stalking his opponent here. Got him locked up in some sort of a capture suplex. Modified, of course. Going right over the head with that maneuver there. Grim in complete control. Looking to go for the pin off of that. Perhaps a veteran instinct on display here. 1 and only a 1 count. As still, Beastmaster Axel Sorensen still has too much left in the tank here. Now, going for back elbows there. Axel Sorensen here wants to advance in the Nightmare World Cup. To do that, he's got to get past Grim Sean Samuels, longtime mainstay here with us. These two bouncing off of each other after these Irish whips. And look out, he's looking to throw him over the ropes now. Catching himself on the apron, but that could be a bad situation here. Clubbing blow to the back, sends him face first into the mat, over the ropes there. Axel Sorensen in complete control, looks to go for the pin off that 1. Only a 1 count there. Axel now got his arm locked up with 12-6 elbows to the chest there of Grim Sean Samuels. Axel now. Uh-oh. Spinning him around. Look out. Little shake and bake action once again before the launching suplex. Puts down Grim Sean Samuels. The Beastmaster now looking to tame another beast, and a spear there. Putting down Grim Sean Samuels. 1, 2, and no. Grim will kick out once again there, ladies and gentlemen. Further continuing this matchup here. The last matchup of this part and the last matchup in the opening round of bracket 6. Picking up Axel Sorensen now. Good Lord, a tilt-a-whirl back slam there, and that could be enough to end it right here. Off that patented maneuver there, and only a 2 count. Grim Sean Samuels cannot believe that Axel Sorensen has taken this much damage and still continues here in this matchup. Grim now looking to lock up Axel Sorensen once again. Got him up on his shoulders here. Grim marching around the ring. Here it comes. Bam! Jurassic drop. Puts down Axel Sorensen, going for the pin. 1, 2, and the Beastmaster will not get it done today as Grim Sean Samuels, the Carnivore of Caw, feeds on yet another victim. Your winner here this afternoon is Grim Sean Samuels. Wow, Axel Sorensen definitely tried to show off everything that he could do here with us in the Nightmare World Cup, but it was not to be. As here tonight, Your winner and advancing to the next round is Grim Sean Samuels in one hell of a battle between two mastodons here in the land of the nightmare. But at the end of the day, only one man can walk away the victor. Your winner here tonight, Grim Sean Samuels. Congratulations to member of the Order of Grey, the Carnivore of Caw, gets it done and moves on to the semifinals of Bracket 6. Well, fans, it's been a great show here in episode 6, and we will pick up the remainder of Bracket 6 on episode 7 right here this afternoon on this episode. That's all we got for you here. Check us out as we will be back with another episode in about 30 minutes or so. So we will catch you next time in the land of the nightmare. For NCW, I've been Joshua Little. We will see you next time on the Nightmare World Cup.